Top of the morning, guys. I am actually supposed to be at the gym right now, but I ain't. Had a bit of a rough late night slash early morning. RayRay puked at 5 in the morning. I think something she probably ate off the ground yesterday didn't sit right and she wound up puking. So I was dealing with making sure she was all right and cleaning that up, and then I ended up sleeping until like 8. So I slept pretty late today. Not ideal. And I'm also just feeling kind of beat up and tired. I'm really enjoying the workouts in the cut program, but it is wearing on me, especially since I'm doing the workouts at a more accelerated pace than they're actually programmed. The way it's written, you're meant to have one full-on rest day per week and one active rest day, but I've been taking just 1 day a week so that I can get the program done faster and get this review done. But I'm about halfway through week 3. And I just don't think it's going to be sustainable because I think it's just a little bit too much for me and my current fitness level to be working out this hard this many days per week. If I feel better, I might just go ahead and go midday to the gym. Today will be a full body workout since technically it's actually supposed to be that active rest day according to the program, but I've basically just been skipping those. I'm just gonna play it out and see how it feels because there's a fine line between listening to your body and resting and just being straight up lazy. I am feeling a lot of muscle soreness and fatigue, so maybe I will take a rest, we'll see. I'm starting to feel like I have kind of more or less gotten back to my normal kind of stable weight instead of my slightly up from normal weight that I was after all those ramen sins and dessert sins that I'd had over the past month and a half. When I do the review, I'll be able to give you guys pounds lost, if any, because I actually had a doctor's appointment that first week, so I had to get weighed whether I liked it or not. So I'll be able to compare my weight from that week to my weight at the end of this program. That is where we're at right now. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my ACV drink. I've been drinking this pretty much every morning. I think I might have missed 1 day since I first started it in that first Not vlog when I was telling you guys about it. And you know, we'll see if it helps me out at all. It definitely doesn't make me feel any particular way. I think I feel a little bit of an energy boost after drinking it, but it doesn't last. I usually do still have to go ahead and have some coffee if I'm gonna work out fasted because the workouts are just too demanding. I will have a terrible performance if I don't have a little bit of help. Here is Miss Ray in her new donut bed, which I think she likes very much. I heard her kind of gagging, which is what woke me up at 5 in the morning. So I was mostly able to pull her off of her bed so she didn't puke on it, but she did get a tiny bit on there. So I just cleaned it off with a damp rag. Are you feeling better? What did you eat? Why do you have such a sensitive stomach? I'm so happy she seems to love her new bed. It looks, I mean, I would love a bed like that. If they made that human size, I would probably enjoy that very much. Tomorrow is the 4th of July. My friend Julie is having a pool party, so I'm probably gonna go to that unless I get double booked because I did kind of tell another friend of mine, Philium actually, some of you guys know Philium. I did tell him that I would kick it with him, but I don't know exactly what they're doing, and my friend Julie's plans are a lot more specific and she's got a pool. But for now, let me go ahead and finish my ACV drink and do my oil pulling.
I would not be going to eat off like casual lunches like, oh, it's so busy. Hi! So, that was an impromptu decision. Not expecting to just get a blowjob. Anyway, so I had like an absolute thing.
How is it that every day I seem to need to rediscover that we need food to live? I'm always just like, wow, I ate food and now I don't feel like I'm going to keel over. Still undecided on whether I'm gonna attempt the gym at lunchtime today. I do feel like my body is telling me to take it easy today, and I have some work to do anyway. So I'm gonna focus on making sure I eat enough calories today because that will help set me up for feeling great tomorrow and getting back in the gym and hopefully just continuing that trend. I'm definitely going to make another batch of overnight oats tonight because it's just so convenient to just pull it out of the fridge and breakfast is already ready. And if I get up early enough tomorrow, which I think I will, assuming Miss RayRay doesn't have any issues with digestion in the middle of the night, I'll be able to eat that and give myself time to digest before I actually have to head to the gym tomorrow morning. But my non-vlog number 2 just went up this morning and you guys are leaving me amazing comments. So I'll definitely be responding to those throughout the day because you guys are fucking dope and I love you. To my surprise, I'm having a lot of fun doing these videos. I think it's because by nature, I am a fairly spontaneous person, so I really do enjoy being able to just pick up the camera and spontaneously talk to you guys and not have to worry about putting on makeup and worrying about my lighting, which, apologies for the lighting throughout these videos, but my apartment is just super dark and there is really no camera, at least not within my price range, that can work with that. So I do my best to get all the lights that I do have on and open my windows up all the way whenever I am gonna cut on the camera. My stomach got to the point that the overnight oats I ate this morning were but a distant memory. So I made myself some eggs. I usually just scramble my eggs, but lately, and by lately I mean last night / today, I've been feeling fried eggs because last night I was really hungry before going to bed, and I hate going to bed hungry, and I also knew I had not really eaten enough food that day. So I just whipped up some eggs because it was pretty much the only option I had. And I fried them. I did them over medium and I enjoyed it. So I made the same thing again today, but I'm just sitting here at my computer doing some work, and I think I'm going to head over to the grocery store after I finish. I have limited options at home, and I can pretty much only make my go-to hash that you guys have seen me make, and I don't want to get sick of that. It's definitely a crutch dish because it's so easy. You know, you just kind of throw everything in one pan and you get your veggies, you get your protein, and you're good to go. But I definitely need to get some other food in the house, so I think I'm gonna pick up some other stuff. For dinner tonight, I think I'm gonna make shrimp and grits. So I took some shrimp out of the freezer. I just keep quality protein in my freezer because I like to eat. My favorite animal protein is always fish because it's just light and it tastes really good, but it can be expensive. So one way I like to save money is just buying it frozen, because half the time when you're buying it from the fish counter or whatever, it's previously frozen anyway. So unless I know I'm at like a quality grocery store where it hasn't been previously frozen, I just get frozen seafood, and it saves me money and it lets me keep seafood in my diet regularly. So maybe I'll do a bit of a grocery haul if I actually do go shopping. I have a random ass grocery haul I did years ago, and to this day I still get comments on that video pretty regularly for a video that's 3-4 years old. Interestingly enough, most of the comments are from rude ass vegans. I'm a huge supporter of veganism. I tried being vegan and it did not work out for me. I wasn't able to thrive in a number of ways. Physically, it just did not seem to be what was ideal for my body type. And I've got a pretty good education on factory farming systems, and that was what provided me with the impetus to go vegan in the first place, because believe me, if you knew the details of how most of our meat is produced, you wouldn't want to eat it anymore anyway. So I read books like Animal Liberation, Fast Food Nation, all sorts of books, and I was ready to just never even look at a piece of meat again. When I realized that that didn't really work for me, I had to figure out how to incorporate meat into my diet in a more sustainable way. So I am pretty careful about selecting my protein choices and trying to pick proteins that were raised responsibly, because From an ethical standpoint, I don't really have an issue with eating animals. That might sound harsh, but that's just the way I feel. So while I do applaud veganism, because ultimately veganism is probably the best chance we have at saving our planet, I equally do not support the holier than thou insulting you for not being a vegan vegans. I feel like whatever anyone's diet is a very personal choice and you should respect it. So I seem to be, for some reason, like every once in a while, I had some dipshit yesterday leave a comment under that old ass grocery haul. You eat dead animals, you're disgusting. Blocked immediately, obviously. But this is the kind of shit that makes people hate vegans. I have so many omnivore friends who are just like, ugh, not a vegan. You know, like that attitude is a thing. And as someone who was vegan for a time, I was vegan for an entire year, I understand that there is that sort of attitude from meat eaters, and now I understand why. I think it's possible to be a vegan without being a dick and without being pushy and so self-righteous. So I don't know why that's such a pervasive issue. And it's only something that I'm noticing with this video because I've been dealing with these comments, you know, once or twice a month for the 4 years that this video has been up, and probably even more when it was a fresh video. It's just so dumb. Like, you think insulting me is going to make me get on your side? I actually am on your side. It's just that eating that way did not work for me. Anyway, rant over. I'm gonna finish up this work that I have to do and then go get some groceries, and they're going to include animal protein. I live in LA, so we have things like dog bakeries. So yesterday, I had to go to this mall, and they've got a dog bakery at the mall. I was running an errand over there, and I figured let me get RayRay a little something something, and these particular treats come in twos. It's a little like carob. Obviously it looks like chocolate, but it's for a dog, so it's carob with like coconut. It's like a little cupcake. Doesn't it look good? Oh, RayRay. You're welcome. So I'm gonna let her enjoy her little treat. I'm just drinking some kombucha. Gingerade, always. For a while I was making my own kombucha, but it was just too high maintenance for me and I couldn't be bothered anymore. That lasted maybe a year, and even during that year I would sometimes like not have any that was quite done fermenting and I'd have to buy some, so now I just buy it by the case because at least then you save a little bit of money. Okay, now I'm doing the classic vlogger move, even though I ain't no damn vlogger, of filming myself in the mirror. I'm actually just about to head out to the grocery store, but I'm on foot, so my ride or dies know how seriously I take my sun protection. I've got big old don't look at me but look at me sunglasses on, a sun hat, and then since I've been wearing my house clothes all day, literally just a sports bra and some shorts, I put on this shirt. It says "Stay Creepy," which is kind of fitting after that creep I was telling you guys about in my last Not vlog. And these shorts, which are too big in the waist, but it works with a big t-shirt like this. I think these are like a size 8 or a 10, so I've had them a while, but I love these studs here, and I originally got them for $5, girl. So I love anything with a bargain. There's RayRay photo bombing right now. And then I just have on these navy Chucks. These are the Shoreline ones, so they're kind of a slip-on. You don't actually have to tie them, and they're a little bit more low-cut on the back. You just kind of pull them on. This is a pile of clothes I pulled from my closet, by the way, that I need to go through and try on and decide what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to get rid of. That's sort of the I'm not decided yet pile, whereas the I'm getting rid of it stuff is either on my Poshmark, link in the description box, or I've already donated it. So yeah, this is the look. Let me try to give you a full body shot. And of course I've got my reusable grocery bag because A, the environment, and B, they charge for bags out here in LA. So this is the outfit of the day. Am I a fashion blogger now? Mom's ready for a grocery haul. As you guys saw, there was a pig just out on the street. You know, there's people who have pet pigs and they'll just be hanging out on the sidewalk. It can happen. Being from Queens, I'm pretty used to seeing crazy shit and crazy people, so I'm pretty nonplussed by things like that. LA is not quite as off the chain as New York in terms of the crazy factor, but we get our fair share. But you know, sometimes you'll just be walking down the street and you'll see a guy with his pig and it's just another day. Just another day living in LA. Just another day around the way. Alright, are we ready for this grocery haul? Let's do this. First, I got some salad greens because I want to try to recreate this salad from this like healthy-ish restaurant that I like that's local. And it's got greens, obviously, because it's a salad. Quinoa, peppers, black beans, avocado, tomatoes, and then I usually add pepper turkey to it for some more protein, and I love it, but it's far too expensive for what it is, as most salads from restaurants are. So I'm going to attempt to learn how to make quinoa. I already have some, and I've been putting off trying to cook it, and I'm going to try to make that salad myself at home. I got this powdered bone broth. I am extremely skeptical about this, but I do like to have broth around, and I figured that this would be a good alternative to the little individual cartons because those are always such a ripoff. And price-wise, this seemed like a better deal than getting those because when I get the big cartons of broth, I never use it all and it ends up going bad. So I'm going to try these out, and they're paleo. The ingredients seem okay. Chicken bone broth, chicory root, yeast extract, salt, natural flavors, black pepper, sage, and thyme. I am under no delusions that this will have the health benefits of real bone broth, but I ain't got time to be making bone broth. Got a couple bananas because I want to try incorporating those into my next batch of overnight oats. I got some oats. I always get my oats from the bulk bin because I'm running a bit low on the ones that I have in here. I got an assortment of peppers. I got a yellow, an orange, a red, and then an Anaheim and a pasilla. I love to use these to just put in my vegetable chopper, and then I always have peppers ready to go for my stir fries and stuff, which you guys have seen before. I had to re-up on cinnamon. I had to get this brand because the store brand was sold out. And my beloved steak, chop, grill, and broil seasoning was on sale, so I picked up 2 of those because I go through a jar of this probably every 2 months. Got some scallops, some tilapia, both of which were on sale. I was gonna get acai packets, but I got some dragon fruit instead because, you know, I'm just switching things up a little bit. That'll be for my smoothies. I got some pepper turkey, which I need to try to recreate that salad from a restaurant. I got some cold brew. You guys, if you watched my reviews on the company that shall remain nameless, those meal plans that I tried, the Shred program, is very reliant on the cold brew that you can keep in your fridge just so that it was convenient for me. And lately, I've been going to a cafe to pick some up on my way to my gym, but this will save me time and money, so I'm going to use this. I don't think I've tried this brand before. I can't quite recall, but it was on sale and it's organic. And I got some coconut water. This brand is Harmless Coconut Water. I had never heard of it until recently. My friend Ann put me on game to it, and I will rue that day forever because this is the most delicious coconut water ever, but it's also outrageously expensive. It was on sale, so I got myself 2. It's a little bit of a treat, but this shit is so expensive. But it is by far the most delicious coconut water I have ever tasted. And then because I'm going to a pool party tomorrow for the 4th, I've got this sparkling rosé because it just seemed like it would be nice to have on a hot day at a pool party rather than beer, which can get a bit heavy because I like IPAs and they kind of accumulate, so I thought I might go with this instead. Now, I'm not supposed to be drinking because I'm on this challenge, but it's going to be 4th of July, so let's face it, I'm gonna be drinking. And that's it for the grocery haul. I'm gonna put this stuff away and then take RayRay for a bathroom break. We're gonna go for a bathroom break. I didn't even get everything that I had on my grocery list, but I was on foot, so I could only carry so much with me. But I got everything I need to get the next couple of days for sure. And I'm feeling pretty good. Yesterday was leg day at the gym, and I'm feeling it in my calves because there were some calf raises at the very end of the workout, and I can't even remember the last time I did calf raises, and I am feeling it, which always makes me happy. I know it's a bit dumb to like getting sore, but I do. I feel like, oh, my body is changing. As usual, your girl is hungry. I'm beginning to feel like these not vlogs are just me saying that I'm hungry or eating. I was thinking I might make a smoothie, but it's already about 6 o'clock. RayRay usually eats dinner at 6:30. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and cook, put on some Pandora, and then RayRay and I can have dinner together at 6:30. like the little family that we are. I think it was in my last What I Eat in a Day video where I made oatmeal, possibly, if I remember correctly. But one or two of you guys recommended putting peanut butter in with your oatmeal, which I've never tried. Honestly, it sounds weird. It seems like it would be a textural misstep, but I'm gonna try it anyway. I'm gonna make some overnight oats for tomorrow so I can have that before I hit the gym. I'm thinking I wanna do a peanut butter banana kind of situation because that's a classic combo. So let's see what I come up with here. All right, here's what I'm thinking. I got my oats, I got peanut butter, I have banana. I think I'll throw in some cinnamon because I always have cinnamon in my oatmeal regardless. I've got coconut milk, maple syrup. I usually use about a teaspoon when I make my overnight oats with blueberries, so we'll probably do a bit of that. And I'm thinking because of the peanut butter, I'm gonna maybe do just a sprinkle of some pink Himalayan salt. We'll see. Unfortunately, I won't know until tomorrow whether this was a huge mistake or not. I usually do about half a cup of oats. And you know what? I'm gonna add some chia seeds too. Just a little bit of chia seeds. Do a little bit of this cinnamon, which as you can see is running low, which is why I bought some more today. Let me do just a little bit of salt. I'll do 1 teaspoon of this maple syrup. I'm hoping that won't end up being too sweet because usually I don't have anything as sweet as banana going in. I'm not gonna use this whole banana. I think I'll probably use half of it. I'm just gonna cut off some of these bruises. I am high maintenance like that. Now I normally do basically like that much coconut milk, not quite half a cup. If I have the light coconut milk, I might use a bit more and fill it to the top of the half cup mark, but not for the full fat, which is what this is. And some water. I basically just make sure I have enough liquid to cover all the oats because they'll absorb a lot of it overnight. And the peanut butter, the thing that is making me slightly nervous, but who knows, this might be an awesome experiment. Hopefully I love this, because peanut butter and oatmeal, I don't know, dog. I like both things, but sounds a bit odd. Eventually I want to get off peanut butter completely because peanuts honestly are not the best for you. There's a lot of issues with mold on the crops. Peanuts are not ideal, but almond butter is expensive and peanut butter is cheaper and just as delicious, if not more, so yeah. And that was probably tablespoon and a half. And then for some reason, my favorite thing to stir up my overnight oats is a chopstick. I don't know why. I just started doing it recently and I find that it is my favorite way to get this done. And breakfast for tomorrow is prepped. Hopefully you guys didn't give me bad advice. All right, RayRay and I have both had dinner. We digested a little bit while watching Wendy's Hot Topics. I just watch them on YouTube because I don't have channels. I just don't have anything except Netflix and YouTube, basically. I feel much better after getting a hot meal in my belly. And I'm sure RayRay feels better too now that she's had her dinner. And tomorrow is the 4th of July. I'm undecided on whether I'm going to vlog or not. I think what I'll do is I'll certainly vlog going to the gym because tomorrow's a total body workout day. So I'll definitely vlog that. And then I'm off to a pool party. But I think that's gonna do it for today. I may or may not see you guys tomorrow since it will be the 4th.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.
What's up, guys? It's the next day. It is actually July 4th, Independence Day. You guys already saw me at the gym. Today was a total body workout and it was great. I felt really strong today. I guess it turns out that my body was indeed asking me for a rest day yesterday. It's funny, I woke up later than I wanted to today yet again. I didn't get up till 8. I completely overslept and I was feeling really, really tired still even after I woke up, and I was just like, dang, maybe I didn't deserve a rest day. Maybe I was just being lazy. I don't know why I still feel so tired. But I got up, I walked the dog, I had my apple cider vinegar drink, and I actually got some coffee. And then I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna get this workout over with. And I decided to work out fasted because I had woken up later than I wanted to, and I didn't really have time for me to digest food before I was gonna hit the gym. I don't know what it was. Maybe there was something magical in that coffee, but I felt really good once I got going. I felt strong. I was able to lift heavier. I actually did the heaviest kettlebell swings I've ever attempted today. And I felt like I probably could have swung something heavier, but since it was just sets of 10, I just went up and up each set. I started with the weight I was super familiar with, which was 20 kilos. Then I went up to, I don't know, like 24 or something, and then I think I went up to the 32. And I feel like I could have done another set of those swings, and everything felt pretty good today. So that's definitely the heaviest I've ever done. That's over 70 pounds if you are not familiar with the conversion rate. I didn't attempt any of the pull-ups unassisted because I'm just too heavy for all of that. Like, I can get 1 strict pull-up unassisted on a good day, 2 if I'm feeling super juicy. And I might be able to eke out a 3rd if I kip, but I had to do 3 sets of 10 pull-ups. So I was just like, where are the bands at? I actually felt really strong on the first 2 sets. I wasn't really starting to feel the fatigue and struggle until the 3rd set. So overall, a really great workout. I'm also surprised I felt so good because the gym was super crowded. That tends to happen out here in LA. I think people like to get in there, and I know I do. If I know it's gonna be a cheat day because it's a holiday or something, I basically want to deficit finance all the damage I might do with alcohol and or food and get my metabolism elevated before I actually start indulging in things that I might not normally have. It's just a little bit of insurance to have that epoch going for me. But I think a lot of people think that way, especially because I go to CrossFit gyms, and I think in that community, a lot of people, you know, no days off is sort of the thinking. So a lot of people will go to the gym on Thanksgiving Day, will go to the gym on Christmas Day, we'll go to the gym on 4th of July, whatever the case is. I'm so glad I went, and I'm glad I took that rest day yesterday because I guess I needed it. My body just needed a day where I didn't do anything too intense and stressful. I have to remember this because when I'm noticing that my workouts aren't as good as they can be, it isn't because I'm lazy or out of shape necessarily. It might just be because I need a rest. I can be lazy, so I always have to try to check myself and really pay attention to what's going on because it can be a slippery slope. But I had a really great workout today and I'm feeling good. And here are my oats. They look like pure slop. I mean, oatmeal never looks good even when it's hot, and I find that overnight oats look even less appetizing. That looks awful. But hopefully it tastes pretty good. We'll see how it goes with this peanut butter and oats situation. So, not bad. Interestingly enough, the thing I am most ambivalent about, could take it or leave it, is the peanut butter. I didn't really find it to be all that amazing. It wasn't off-putting either. I was just kind of like, oh, okay, well, that's there now. Abrupt change of subject, but all morning I have been cracking up at this new video from, his name is Mark Rebelay. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it or not. I've never heard him say his name before. I discovered him through Instagram, and he's this musician, but he's fucking hilarious. He just does these super weird live performances at, I guess, a bar restaurant in his area. And this guy, I mean, he's a maniac, and I mean that in the best possible way. He's absolutely insane. And he just uploaded some clips, just kind of like a super cut of moments from his most recent performance at his, I guess, his residency at whatever bar this is at where he plays. And it was so funny. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of it now.
We're kicking the ball, hey yo, we're kicking the ball. We're kicking the ball, baby, we're kicking the ball. The World Cup, baby, now we're kicking the ball. You better watch out, girl, kick the ball. I said, kick the ball down the field to the other guy. And then you pass it on over to the other player. The other player kicks it up in the sky, lands down on the grass, kick it up in the goal now.
Smack it good with my hand on your ass. I smack it good with my hand on your ass. I'm about to put the hand on her ass and I smack it down. You
Put that sunscreen on, babe, gotta put that sunscreen on. Put that sunscreen on, babe, gotta put that sunscreen on. Get it on now. Put that sunscreen on, babe. Hi, Alan Jazeera. How's everything? Alan Opisha. My friends call me Al. How's everything today? Bounce house. I'm in a bounce house. Hey, yo, I'm bouncing up and down, bouncing up and down. Get it, baby. You know I bounce like that, and I bounce like this when I...
This is my kind of guy. So if you think you have a sense of humor similar to mine, you're gonna love this guy. I'm gonna link his channel in the description box because I've been singing that sunscreen jingle pretty much all morning. Oh my God, it's so good. He's so funny. That guy is like inspirationally and aspirationally funny to me. So I love finding people like that. But now it is time for me to stop smelling horrible and to freshen up and take a shower. All right, you guys, I'm just about to head out. Today's outfit is like a level 10 power clash because I could not find the swimsuit I wanted to wear. So I'm wearing the bottoms from one bikini with the top from another bikini, and I don't even think I ever had the bottoms that went with this top. So the power class just kind of accelerated from there. Here's what I'm working with. This shirt I've had for years. I can guarantee you it's not available. I got it from a store locally that is also out of business, and it's been out of business for 2 to 3 years, so not available, sorry. These shorts are also mad old. They were originally from Urban Outfitters. They're just some Madras shorts. I'd never really cared for the tie thing, but they were $5. I always go for the sale on sale rack. Birkenstocks because I am a dirty hippie at heart. And then the swimsuit, okay. I don't even know why I bought this. I've had this frilly yellow top for ages. This is not my style at all, but whatever, we're wearing it today. And then I've got these bottoms on. Maybe I'll insert a full body shot, which I suppose could also double as a progress pic for me on Cut. On the other hand, you guys don't have a before pic to compare it to, but whatever. If I have the courage to put myself in a bikini on the internet, that will go right cheer. And then this turban is from Fumjum, so we've got a lot of things going on here. After a certain point, when you put on enough things that are clashing, you can put on literally anything because nothing goes with anything, so it all kind of comes together in a way. It's kind of the least and most strategic power clash, so that's what we're working with for today. I'm about to head to my friend's house and enjoy the 4th. So this is where I will love you and leave you guys. I'm having a lot of fun with these. I feel like they've definitely been a shot in the arm for me in terms of my enjoying YouTube and enjoying what I'm doing on my channel rather than feeling like I'm trying to figure out why people don't watch my videos. I'm just kind of doing these, and the people who are here for me, I'm here for them, and we're having a great time. So the Not Vlogs shall continue for the time being. But for now, I will wish you a farewell and a happy belated 4th, because by the time you're seeing this, it is well after the 4th of July. And I will see you guys in the next Not Vlog. Bye-bye.
That's a nappy-headed hose there, I'm gonna tell you that now.